So let's talk about how to use Shiatsu to treat lower back pain, which is so common. It's something, half of our population is suffering from for so many good reasons. Of course, that we're sitting way too much and working with computers and using our shoulders and arms like this all the time, and not moving our butts, our lower bodies very much at all. And then trying to exaggerate in the other direction by doing serious exercise when we're not working, running around in a weekend, the weekend warrior syndrome that people have, or you do nothing and then you do 3 hours of yoga, for example, and then nothing for another 3 weeks. And so that leads to lots of lower back injuries, or even minor versions of that, which is kind of strain, discomfort, pain. And it's really great to know what you can do for your partner, your friends, your family members when they come, complaining of stuff like that. And it can be a kind of a quick thing too. It doesn't have to be, an hour's worth of dedicated shiatsu. It can be something that happens in, 5 or 10 minutes, just enough time. And you don't need a special place for it, a special surface. Helps if the floor is a little bit padded, so any carpet will do, or any little couple of yoga mats that you put down might be helpful for that too. So anybody can do this. Shiatsu isn't just for professional practitioners, it's really for everybody. And traditionally in Japan, it was practiced by family members on other family members. It wasn't a paid profession a long time ago. It was something that everybody knew how to do for each other, and it's still so great to understand and use Shiatsu in this way. And you don't have to necessarily go outside your home or outside your family to get some help by being touched. So let's look at some really simple ways that we can approach the lower back. And of course, we can have the person lie down, face down in a prone position, but there's some other kind of cool little variations that we can do too that require even less space and might be really good for somebody, especially if they have already some pain in their lower back. So Tara, could you sit right here in a kind of kneeling position? Yeah, that looks great. So I'm going to ask you to kind of fold forward into a child's pose. Yes. So let's have a look at this. For some people, this is a perfectly good position to ask your partner to be in, for you to lean on her back and help her with some kind of lower back situation. But not everybody is equally flexible in their knee joints, in their hips, in their ankles. So we're going to play around with modifying this to make sure that it's comfortable for Tara, and you'll get the idea of how to make it comfortable for anybody. Add a little, subtract a little, we'll see how it works. So please slowly come up, Tara. Great. So Tara is pretty flexible compared to the average person. So I'm going to imagine her a less flexible person. So I'm going to say, could you just open your knees up a little bit? Great. That tends to put a little bit less stretch into the hips for the average person. And I'm going to grab a couple of props here. We have a pig here that I'm keeping handy for this demonstration, and you don't need special equipment to do this. The pig is talking here. You can use anything you have. Everyone has enough pillows around to make something work for you and for your partner. So first we're going to try this one, see how that works, and I'm going to put it right here on Tara's lap, and she's going to have something to kind of fold over. Let's see. So feels a little bit different. You can nod, Tara. Yeah, do you like that better? You like that a little bit better? Okay, come back up again. Let's say your partner is not even this flexible. So we're going to add something else to the equation. Let's see, this is a little bigger. Let's see how that feels if we put that in there. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, slowly come back up. We'll add something else to the mix here and try folding over one more time. See how that feels to you. That's good too? Okay, excellent. So as you see from the position my partner's in, that all the strain, the stress, all the pressure is removed from her lower back where she might be feeling some pain or discomfort. So only one more thing we might add for somebody who doesn't feel comfortable in their knees or ankles. Let's see. I guess we'll try this. Can you lift your butt up a little bit, Tara? I'm just going to add this in here, come back down. So you see we've even modified this a little bit more for the person that doesn't want to go into that full child's pose. Yeah, I'd say Tara doesn't need it, but we'll leave it there for now just to see how it goes. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to kind of start from up here and then make our way down to the lower back and spend a little extra time here to kind of give contact and support and touch. So I'm going to start by coming around and directly facing Tara's upper body, her shoulders, and this makes it really easy for me just to lean forward onto my partner's shoulders, get very comfortable. We usually start with palms, very easy and comfortable, and then progress to perhaps using our thumbs, just leaning on our partners. So this isn't massage or rubbing or kneading or squeezing, it's just leaning, finding a way to support and be supported by our partners. Very simple. It's kind of nice that Tara's head is not pressed into the ground because that means there's no extra stress on her neck in this case. Okay, so come up a little bit with your whole body as you start to move down the back. And my thumbs are on either side of my partner's spine, somewhere in the soft kind of muscle area here. And coming with palms, very nice. If your partner is, bigger than you are and they have a muscular, tense upper back, you might even decide just to lean in with your forearms into their upper back and do a little bit of very simple crawling here. Coming back to my palms, and I'm going to use my partner to support me as I come around towards her middle back, and from this angle I'm going to cross my hands and lean to create a little bit more stretch for my partner's back, and continuing to crawl around from this angle. And really, you can approach your partner's back from any position here, from the side, from below her lower back, very simple. You might also decide just to lean with your forearms here, or just hang out with your palms, big, soft, warm palms somewhere in her lower back. Always use your whole body to make contact with your partner. When someone has a lower back injury, probably don't really need to dig in using thumbs or elbows or forearms. Kind of support is what we're aiming for here. Sometimes that's all our partner needs to kind of react to the situation and change what's going on in her lower back. Okay, great. So please slowly sit up. Okay, how's your lower back? Okay, thumbs up. Not that there was anything wrong with your lower back, but this is really great because you can do this with your friends, your family. It's a 5 or 10 minute thing. It's not a whole day. It doesn't require any special equipment. You need a floor, a pig, a pillow. It's really simple.